Hello everyone and welcome back to Whiz. I'm Priyadarshan here, your host master, and I'm here with the answers for yesterday's 5 questions and 5 more interesting questions for you today. So I hope you're ready for that. But just before we get into that, now as I was telling you about my other channel, so I hope you guys have been seeing my pre-match reviews. I would really like to hear from you whether you have some suggestions or some constructive criticism which you really want to tell me about. You can leave it in the comments below. You can contact me on a personal basis for those of you who know me. Otherwise, I am really enjoying doing those pre-match reviews as well. It has actually, I've also got the opportunity to read up about a lot of these players and where they come from, what is their backgrounds, and it's really amazing to see how many of the players, they've struggled quite a lot to make it to where they are right now, because all we see is the success of the player once he's a part of the Indian team or once he's playing for big franchises in the IPL. But many of us don't know about their struggle story. So this really gave me an opportunity to read up about that, and that was pretty exciting. So please do check out the channel, and please spread the word. And I would love to get as many subscribers as I'm getting for this channel on that channel as well. So on this note, I'll start off with the answers for yesterday's 5 questions. So here comes question number 1 for yesterday. The original name of this magazine was Dash, devoted to doers and doings. The magazine was founded in 1917 by Walter Dray and his friend. Fill in the blanks to give the name of the magazine. So the name of the magazine that we were looking for is Forbes. So Forbes, as we know, is one of the most famous magazines. They come out with a list of the most successful or the most powerful businessmen, the most powerful and influential people in the world, the top 10 paid actors. So they have a lot of facts and figures, and obviously it is one of the most famous magazines in the world right now, especially in the tabloid format. So the answer we were looking for was Forbes. And now moving on to our second question for yesterday. Jo Calderone is her male alter ego. She was named as the second most powerful musician in the world in the year 2010. So who are we talking about? Which artist are we talking about? So the answer that we are looking for is Lady Gaga. So we all have heard her music, we all have enjoyed her tunes, but how many of us knew this? So there's some trivia for you. Moving on to our third question for yesterday. Jim Henson rescued the old turquoise coat that his mother threw in the dustbin. Seeing potential for a new creation, Henson rescued the coat which his mother threw in the dustbin and fashioned it into a lizard-like creation with ping pong ball halves for eyes. This character serves as the straight man protagonist of numerous Muppet productions. Which character are we talking about? Now, I told you yesterday this question might sound confusing. The answer is actually pretty much simple. The answer we were looking for was Kermit the Frog. So I'm pretty sure all of us would have seen Kermit the Frog. Maybe some of us have even seen some of the animated movies or the clips. So the answer was Kermit the Frog. Moving on to our fourth question for yesterday. This word was invented by Carl Linnaeus, the Swedish scientist. This term denotes binomial classification, a two-part nomenclature that enabled plants and animals to be consistently named and classified into families. What is this word that we are looking for? So it's also a word for a person or a human being. It's a scientific term for that. So the answer that we are looking for is Homo sapiens. So Homo sapiens was the good word that we were looking for. And now for our last question for yesterday. It is a layer inside a planetary body, bounded below by a core and above by a crust. These are made of rock or ices and are generally the largest and most massive layer on the planetary body. It has a mass of 4.01 into 1024 kg and is 67% the mass of the Earth. This also has a thickness of 2,900 kilometers, which is approximately 1,800 miles, making up about 84% of the Earth's volume. So which layer are we talking about? So now, since I've already used the words core and crust, so we're looking for the meat in the middle. So the answer that we are looking for is the mantle. So the mantle is the layer that we were talking about. So those were our answers for the 5 questions for yesterday. I hope you enjoyed them. And now it's time to move on to the 5 new questions for you today. So I hope you're ready. Here comes question number 1. Who won the Best Actor Oscar for portraying real-life character David Heathcote in the film Shine? So we are looking for the name of the actor who portrayed him in the film. And now moving on to our second question for today. Who was named as Time Magazine's Person of the Year way back in 1999? Now there is a reason I am asking this question. Obviously, I wouldn't have asked if that person is no longer with us or he has faded over the time. But this question is still very much relevant today. So who was the person who Times named as the Man of the Year in the year 1999? So that was our second question. Moving on to question number 3 for today. Project Fiona was the code name given by Amazon subsidiary Lab 126 for which product? So for which product was the name given as Lab 126? We are looking for the name of this product. So that was question number 3. Moving on to question number 4 for today. This city is built around water with 12 islands and 42 bridges. It is called the Venice of the North. Which city are we talking about? Now the moment I said that this city is built around water, I know the first guess that comes to everyone's mind is Venice, but this is known as the Venice of the North. So you need to think a little deeper for this one. And now for our last question for today. 46 BC was nicknamed the Annus Confucius or Year of Confusion. This was in order to make the newly formed Julian calendar match up with that of the seasonal year. What did Julius Caesar do, and what resulted from that is what we want to know. So what exactly did Julius Caesar do, and what did that result in? So for those of you all who are good with your history, you should probably be able to crack this. But for others, you all can venture a guess because there's no wrong answer in quizzing. So I would love to see your guesses. Please do not forget to leave your answers in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe not only to this channel but to both the channels. And I will be seeing you tomorrow again with the match review and some more questions. So I hope you guys will tune in then. Thank you for your time. I will see you tomorrow. Till then, please stay safe, take care, good night and keep quizzing.